How thoughtless of me. I should have remembered that when one is going to live a new life, one requires regular and wholesome meals. Won't you come in?
Thank you. May I have a volunteer first? I'd never have any appetite until I have a volunteer first.
A miracle meal?
No. I'd sooner have a pink rose.
Why?
Because you look like a pink rose.
I don't think it would be right for you to talk me like that. Miss Prism never says such things to me.
Then Miss Prism is a short-sighted old lady. Because you are the prettiest girl I ever saw.
Miss Prism says that all good looks are a snare.
They are a snare that every single sensible man would like to be caught in.
I don't think I would care to catch a sensible man. I should know what to talk to him about.
You are too much alone here, Dr. CHASUBLE. I think you should get married.
Believe me, I do not deserve some logistic praise. The primitive church was strictly against matrimony.
The primitive church is obviously the reason why it hasn't lasted until the present day. And you do not seem to realize, dear doctor, that by consistently remaining single, a man converts himself into a public temptation.
But is a man not equally attractive when married?
A married man is never attractive except to his wife.
And girlfriend? Not even to her.
Well, that depends on the intellectual sympathies of the woman. But where is Cecily?
Perhaps she followed us to this place.
Mr. Worthing,
Mr. Worthing?
we were not expecting you till Monday after dinner.
Harry Thurston than I expected. Doctor, I hope you're doing well.
Oh, dear Mr. Worthing, I trust this garb of wool does not betoken some terrible calamity.
My brother,
Your brother, more shameful than an extravagance?
Still living his life of pleasure?
dead,
Your brother Ernest dead?
quite dead.
Mr. Worthing, I offer you my sincere condolence. You were always the most generous and forgiving of brothers.
Poor Ernest. Had many faults, but it is a sad blow.
Very sad indeed. Were you with him at the end?
No, he died abroad, in Paris in fact. I had a telegram from the manager of the Grand Hotel.
Was the cause of death mentioned?
As a bird chill, it seems.
Will the interment take place here?
No, he had a desire to be buried in Paris.
In Paris? Dear Mr. Worthing, you will surely desire me to make some slight allusion to this tragedy next Sunday. I have preached at harvest celebrations, christenings, confirmations, and so on.
That reminds me, did you mention christenings, right? Do you know how to christen? Well, I mean, of course, if you're continuously christening.
That is, I regret to say, one of the doctor's most important and constant activities in the parish.
But is there any particular infant in whom you're interested, Mr. Worthing? I believe your brother wasn't married, was he not?
Oh, yes.
Men who live entirely for pleasure are usually rare.
But it is not finding a child. You see, I would like to be president myself this afternoon if you have nothing better to do.
But surely, Mr. Worthing, you have been christened already.
I don't remember any of it.
But have you any doubts on the subject?
I intend to have. You see, I would like to be christening around 5. If that will suit you.
Perfectly. In fact, I have 2 similar ceremonies to perform at that time. A case of twins that occurred recently.
I don't see much fun be christening with other babies. That would be childish. Will 5:30 do?
For sure. And now, dear Mr. Worthing, I will not intrude in this house of sorrow any longer. I would merely beg you not to be too bowed down by grief. What seem to us bitter trials are often blessings in disguise.
This seems to me a blessing of an extremely obvious kind.
Oh, Uncle Jack, I'm pleased to see you back, but what horrid clothes you have put on. Do go and change them. CECILY. What is the matter, Uncle Jack? You look happy. You look as if you had toothache. And I have a surprise for you. Who do you think is in the dining room?
Who?
Your brother Ernest.
Who?
Your brother. He arrived about half an hour ago. Tell him to come out and you will shake hands with him. Want you, Uncle Jack?
had all been resigned to his loss, his sudden return seems to me a bit distressing.
My brother's in the dining room. I don't know what this means. I find the situation perfectly absurd. Good heavens.
Brother John, I have come down from town to tell you that I am very sorry about the trouble I have given to you. And probably start a new better life.
Uncle Jack, you are not going to refuse your own brother's hand.
I don't intend to shake hands with him. I found his coming here disgraceful and he knows why. Perfectly why.
Oh, do be nice. There is some good in everyone. Ernest has just been telling me about his poor invalid friend Mr. Bunbury.
Oh, he's been talking about Bunbury, has he?
Yes, he has told me all about Mr. Bunbury in his terrible state of health.
Bunbury. Well, I won't have him talk about Bunbury or about anything else.
Of course, I admit all the mistakes were on me. But I must say that I think Brother John's coldness towards me is a bit painful, especially after I came here for first time in a long time.
Uncle Jack, if you don't shake hands with Ernest, I will never forgive you.
Never forgive me?
Never, never, never.
Well, only this time I shall do it.